Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, A Fresh Voice. It's funny. I normally keep things very positive on my channel, but there's a topic I really need to speak on because it's something I'm dealing with, and I'm sure there's a lot of other persons out there that are dealing with the same thing. Um, Dealing with a deadbeat parent. I'm unfortunately dealing with a deadbeat father. Um, and sometimes you try to be as peaceful and just let things just flow. But some people, it's like they don't want that. And I'm sure there's a lot of parents out there dealing with the same thing. If anyone comes across this video and they're going through the same thing, I'm sure you guys would be able to relate and can actually speak to what I'm dealing with. And I mean, you can drop a comment down below and strike up a conversation. But um, I did back to school for my son, and a part of back to school was his glasses. He was not seeing from his glasses anymore, so I had to take him to the ophthalmologist. So I normally take him to Imperial Optical. I don't know if any of you guys out there are familiar with Imperial Optical, but Imperial Optical, when you go to Imperial Optical, basically this is what the receipt looks like. So it has Imperial Optical, the one that the location that you go to, it's printed on it. It also have Imperial Jamaica stamped on the paper as well. It also have the office number, the service date, and also a payment number, and it has the name of the employee on the receipt as well. On the receipt it breaks down. So I don't know if I can show everything because I don't want to show my son's name and his and address, but on there it tells you the ophthalmologist. It gives you the amount that is charged for the ophthalmologist, and also then it tells you how much it is for the frame and for the lens, and then it gives you the grand total at the bottom. Um, so I sent this to my son's dad. Mind you, I sent this man the receipt, and in sending the man the receipt, the man is going to send me back a message saying that I should send him the receipt that I get from Imperial Optical. Him don't want an email receipt. When you go to Imperial Optical, they don't email you the receipt. This is what they print. This is what they print and give you. When you go to Imperial Optical, this is what they print and they give you. And well, obviously this is payment because I paid via card. So I messaged back and I said I sent you a copy of the receipt. And it's like this man was going back and forth with me. This is not the first time that my son is doing glasses. My son has been wearing glasses for years now. And I remember one time I sent him because it seems like it's his way of not wanting to pay his half of the money to reimburse me with my half. His half of the money. I remember um same thing because as I said, for years I've been using them, and this is the same receipt I get because even when I go for my glasses, and so it's the same thing. And it's just, it's really sad when you have these people to deal with, because I sent him a receipt a couple of years ago, and when I sent him the receipt, the man sent me back a message saying that it seems like the receipt is photoshopped. So tell me now, in a them modern time here, like, can I walk into Imperial Optical and ask them to just do up a receipt for me without doing any business with them? it baffles me. It's like, when you're dealing with that evil spirit, it's like you're dealing with that evil spirit. Mind you, I'm a female that works very hard because, like, for me, like, if I come on the internet to beg, me know me not gonna get nothing because on the internet, I realize that if you're not bagga and I go on with certain things, you're not going to get help. You have to be a hard working person. And for me, I work hard and my focus is always making sure that my son is good and getting what is needed. So, like, I just want to know if there's any other parents out there dealing with this kind of stress. And, because it really baffles me because when I look at it, I send you the receipt that I get from the people. It even says at the end of the thing, thank you for shopping with us. See down at the bottom, it says thank you for shopping with us, and it goes on with the other stuff. And you're going to tell me that you want the receipt from them when I sent you the receipt? You ought to be an evil spirit. And I try, like, it baffles me why a parent would not want to be at peace for your child's sake. Because how is it that I am going to photocopy, no, sorry, Photoshop? How is it that I'm going to Photoshop a receipt? How you do that? Some people, because them dishonest, them feel like everybody dishonest. I remember I purchased shoes for my son. I purchased his school shoes and I purchased the PE shoes. And both of them was on the same receipt. And when I send the receipt to the man going to send back and tell me, say, it looked like one of them is a female shoes. So Mr. Team says, sir, the name of the place that I bought the shoes is on there, And you have the receipt and the receipt number, the invoice number, so you can call them and check with them to see what was purchased there. Cause you have to be a mama, man, for really sit down and I do them something here. And it really frustrating to know that I'm a hard working person. And you have to go through them stress here with them. Cause you have to be an evil spirit. You have to be an evil spirit. I would love for persons to just, like, I don't know if anyone out there going through this, anyone experiencing the same thing. There's so much more that I can talk about. But honestly, like, I don't even want to talk about it because I feel like the devil just prick some people and prick them and say, oh, she's in a happy space. So let's go and disrupt that happy space that she's in. Because it baffles me as to what more proof you could have want. For sure, I paid $71,000 for your child glasses. And you're supposed to send back half of that $71,000. It really, like, baffle me for no say. I go out of my way, I'm going to send you the receipt. Because everything I do, I have to send a receipt. If I don't send a receipt, I'm not getting a dime. If my son is sick tomorrow morning or later on, and I call and say, your son is sick and I'm taking him to the doctors. Oh, take him to the doctors, and when you get the receipt, you send it and I'll send back my half. I mean, I wonder, like, why men like these really exist. And normally, like, I try not to even talk about certain things on social media because my channel, I normally do my little positive stuff on my interview. But honest to God, like, this just really, this is, this is the straw that broke the camel back. Like, it really broke my back. Because so much, so much, even when I purchased the uniforms, I spent 20 9,500 to purchase 10 uniform for my son, and I took it to the tailors because he had to make some adjustment and sew the crest on the shirt and all of them things there. And even the tailor, I had to get a receipt from to send to say, okay, this is the amount of money I spent at the tailor to get this amount of work done. Poor me, cause me no want this boy money to take care of me. It's about him son. It's about him son. And I get up and I go and I work hard. And there are many things I would love to do. And I let it pass just to ensure that my son is good. And you tell me, say, you have one big grey back man. Where if your child mother call you and tell us your child sick, if she not send a receipt, she can't get sent. And all when she send you the receipt, you have to about receipt Photoshop or go to like your son name your son name is on the invoice, you know. Your son name is on the invoice. The number for their for Imperial Optical is on there. You can call them and give them your son name, give them the receipt number. If it is that you're so much of a jackass, I'm gonna know if I just don't say don't and you're at the back of the class. But the more I talk about it, I'm getting really irritated, and I just don't want to get irritated. So I just want, if there's anyone out there going through the same thing, just drop a line, like, you know, because sometimes like talking about certain things can really help you feel better, and you probably get a sense of boots to continue, which I'm sure there's other persons out there going through it. So just drop a comment down the bottom and let's keep the conversation going, because why, I'm telling you, it rough. I'm gonna tell you, say it rough out here. And like back to school things cheap. Back to school not cheap, because between glasses and everything that I purchased for my son so far, I spent $160 something already. And I haven't purchased the the books yet from the book list, because I just want to see what he's gonna use. Because the last time I spent 98,000 and purchased book, and my son never used one. So I am sitting back waiting, because like I have to work really hard. I don't print money, and it's really rough, and I have to make a lot of sacrifices, and it's just sad as a female. You're out here broke, your back and work so hard, and you have to go through so much crap from deadbeat father, waste man.